Hey, welcome to the Blockchain Report, where we discuss all things blockchain technology, digital assets, DeFi, NFTs, and much more. Today is your weekly news wrap up. Well, past week has been kind of slow with the holidays, and I'm gonna work on ramping up, doing more live streams. Just trying to find a good groove to do all these videos and how to make content in a way that's effective and works with my schedule. But yeah, I really want to get more of these news updates a couple times a week. That way, there's a lot of stuff going on the behind the price action of the markets, but there's a lot of building, a lot of partnerships. So I feel even though it's kind of slow with the bear market, there's a lot of development happening, which is good. But jump into the markets. Bitcoin coming in 16.59. We got $830 million market cap, or billion, I'm sorry. 24-hour volume, 36 billion, and Bitcoin dominance just under 40%. ETH just above 17. Gas 28 Gwei, and we look at the daily on Bitcoin. It's not the greatest. We're right at the bottom of this little wedge, and it doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. So you see this volume. Yep. A lot of selling volume, and looks like we're gonna come down. I'm thinking, see, where's this? Yeah, value area low right here. It's just not the best look right now. Well, that's our local area low. So I feel that we're going to be coming down. Try and test this. I'd like to see. Man, it'd be cool to see 15 in the 15K by the end of the year. I don't know how much that'll happen. Ethereum. And then just under 1,200, yeah, getting a little drop. And Cardano is the one that's been really getting a beating. Although I'd like to buy it down here to load back up. But we got, let's check the hour. Let's see what we're looking at. Yeah, if you've already broken this, you're getting declining volume, more selling pressure. Might get a little pop and then fizzle. Or if you want to go long and just risk, breaking down risk here as your stop. You break that, yeah. Scalps, going in anything long is very sketchy right now. What else? Gala was looking pretty bad on the daily. Gala just punished, man. Just punished. I don't remember what the issue is with Gala, but there was some stuff that was not favorable. Still like an OP. OP holds up pretty well considering everything else, but I'd still like to see it. Yeah, Bitcoin comes down to 15K. This thing's definitely coming down to the 70s. Maybe lower. Oh, and Solana. Ooh. Look at this. Ugly drop. Overnight. Or yesterday. Yeah, Solana's just, I don't know. I don't know what more you can do besides get, yeah. Woo! That's a beautiful run up, man. The Solana just eating it. Yeah, if you want to take a long, if you want to risk it, I mean, this is the best place to do it because it is more support than anything. But if you want to take that long trade, the daily, if it wicks up and closes its daily in a little over 3.5 hours, this can hold this trend. I mean, it's not the prettiest, but I still think there's too much selling. There's Bitcoin miners haven't really capitulated yet. And once the Bitcoin miners have to start selling a lot of their stuff to keep up with their demands. I mean, they're running at break even or at a loss right now. I still think that will push the price down more. But anyway, let's jump into some fun. Talk about Michael Saylor, who it's actually my boss's name is Michael Saylor, which is so funny. Doesn't really look like this guy, but they could be brothers. In a way, they could be brothers. But MicroStrategy adds 2,500 bitcoins. This is When people say bitcoins, it sounds so stupid. Added 2,500 Bitcoin for $45 million in last 2 months. The software company also sold a small amount of the cryptocurrency for the first time. So the business software vendor that was co-founded by crypto proponent Michael Saylor has added to its Bitcoin stockpile, purchasing 2,395 Bitcoin for $42.8 million between November 1st and December 21st through its MicroStrategy subsidiary. Last Thursday, the company sold about 704 Bitcoin for $11.8 million on the premise that the loss on the transaction would offset previous capital gains. This is like tax loss harvesting. We sell at the end of the year for a loss, and then on Saturday, the company acquired an additional 810 Bitcoin for $13.6 million, bringing its total holdings up to 132,500 Bitcoin. Ooh, that's worth about $2.25 billion at current prices, compared with MicroStrategy's acquisition cost of $4 billion. The sale last week marks the first time MicroStrategy has sold Bitcoin since it began acquiring the currency in 2020. In sum, since November 1st, the company added about 2,501 Bitcoin to its holdings, spending a net $44.6 million. So I believe their break-even price is $30K or so, high 20s. But consult a tax professional before doing any tax loss harvesting, just so you know what to do. Some FTX news. Sam Bankman-Fried borrowed from Alameda to buy Robinhood shares. Alameda took out a loan pledging those same shares as collateral. Ooh, when you just... Oh, this is nasty. Just another bit of fun thrown into the pot. Former FTX chief Sam Bankman-Fried borrowed hundreds of millions of dollars from Alameda Research to purchase his stake in trading app Robinhood Markets. Hood. In an affidavit provided to a Caribbean court before his arrest, SBF said that he and co-founder Gary Wang together borrowed over $546 million from Alameda via promissory notes in April and May, then used that money to capitalize Emergent Fidelity Technologies. The Shell Corporation in May bought a 7.6% stake of Robinhood. Wow. The affidavit provides a new curveball in the three-way race to lay claim to the 56 million Robinhood shares. Crypto lender BlockFi, FTX Group, and Bankman-Fried himself all have attempted to lay claim to the shares, which could be worth over $440 million. It's a lot of dough to get back for some of these people. Crypto lender BlockFi, which, like FTX, has filed for bankruptcy, alleged in a court document that it was owed the rights to the Robinhood shares due to a deal Bankman-Fried made in early November. The shares were pledged as collateral against a loan taken out by Alameda, the same firm whose funds were used to purchase the shares to begin with. FTX, a crypto exchange, filed for bankruptcy, blah, blah. We all know that. Ooh. Need some tea. So this is interesting. Because I don't think it really matters who this money belongs to. Like if, BlockFi, FTX, and Bankman-Fried, the money's not legally any of theirs because they took it from customers. So you can't claim that that money is yours if it didn't actually belong to you in the first place. So they're going to have to give that up anyway. It's not going to matter. So either way, those funds. And what is Robinhood at? Welcome to my hood. Oh, April, May. I mean, you're looking at $10 to $12, maybe 8 to 12 range. So that's a pretty good loss. They might want to get this back soon before it drops more. Yeah, that's going to come back one way or another. Some more scammers. So if you don't recall, earlier this year, or about 3 months ago or so, the Mango markets got exploited, and the hacker said that it was a legal hack, which turns out it's not the case. So Abraham Eisenberg, the crypto investor whose highly profitable trading strategy drained DeFi trading platform Mango Markets, he was arrested Monday in Puerto Rico. The self-described game theorist admitted his role in draining Mango Markets' treasury shortly after the incident in mid-October, and may now be the first U.S. resident to face charges for his role in manipulating a decentralized finance trading platform. Ooh. Eisenberg faces charges of commodities fraud and commodities manipulation, according to a filing unsealed Tuesday. The charges could see punishments ranging from fines to prison time. Deposition signed by FBI special agent alleges that Eisenberg willfully and knowingly manipulated the sale of a commodity, namely futures contracts, on Mango Markets. Eisenberg engaged in a scheme involving the intentional and artificial manipulation of the price of perpetual futures contracts on a cryptocurrency exchange called Mango Markets, and other manipulative and deceptive decisions and contrivances. That's a Oh, I was involved with a team that operated a highly profitable trading strategy last week. Man, that's yeah, you can't really say that this I don't know how you can hack that or manipulate a market and call it legal. Either way, I mean, it doesn't matter if Mango was doing some shady shit or if other entities were doing shady shit. There's a fine line, man. There's a fine line, and it's not always the line that we enjoy. But you can't go do this, man, because it just wrecks. I don't know how many people, but a lot of people. It wrecks a lot of people, and for you to manipulate shit where other people will lose and you will win is not cool, man. Not cool. And more scammers, and they impersonate U.S. State Department, claiming to help affected FTX users. So with the FTX collapse leaving many users yearning for the return of lost funds, scammers are using the opportunity to take advantage of already injured victims by posing as government officials. In a press release, the Oregon Division of Financial Regulation warned crypto investors that fake applications and websites put up by scammers are aiming to take their money but give nothing in return. The DFR urged traders to make sure to do their homework before sending out any of their funds to crypto trading platforms. The DFR gave the example of a website that claimed to be managed by the United States Department of State. According to the DFR, the site declared that it was trying to help FTX customers get their assets back. Because of this, the website was able to get information such as usernames and passwords from an investor. The administrator, TK Dean, said, "We have said this before, but if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. We encourage everyone to do their homework and invest wisely and be diligent in protecting their usernames, passwords, and other sensitive data." He also noted that there are many things within the crypto industry that look legitimate but are trying to take advantage of people. Apart from giving a warning, the officials also encouraged victims of crypto-related scams to file complaints with the office. Meanwhile, executives involved in a South Korea crypto exchange fraud were sentenced up to 8 years in prison. 6 officials involved in the $1.5 billion fraud that lured 50,000 investors by promising 300% returns were nabbed. However, 3 were not, as they claimed innocence to some charges and will defend themselves in court. Wow. And man, these scammers, I don't understand what's going on in your head to scam money out of people, where you set up your operation and like these call centers that will call you and try and scam money out of you. These people need to be whooped. They need to get somebody's daddy and take them out back, pull their pants down, and fucking whoop their ass, because that's not okay to just use other human beings like that, especially people who have already been kicked down and are already out. Just kick them down and take a dump on them. It's awful. Awful. A little bit better news. Get out of the scammers and shit for a minute. Fidelity plans NFT marketplace and financial services in the metaverse. So newly filed trademark applications online outline a long list of possible avenues for the firm in the metaverse. And this isn't just the only company, but this is the first big investment firm. So it's filed trademark applications in the United States for a host of Web3 products and services, including an NFT marketplace and financial investment and crypto trading services in the metaverse. So Fidelity has plans for the metaverse. They filed 3 trademark applications covering NFTs plus NFT marketplaces, metaverse investment services, virtual real estate investing, cryptocurrency trading, and more. Ooh. Yeah, so a lot of people are focusing on the metaverse, and it's good, even though that ecosystem isn't that robust yet. Is you wanna build as much as you can, because if there's nothing to do there, and I don't know, I mean, there's not a whole lot to do in there right now, anyways. But on a small scale, there is, but there's just not enough to do the trading and real estate and stuff yet, but it's coming. You got to build. It's a lot to build from the ground up, from nothing. And what's crazy is many companies and a lot of people will talk bad about crypto this or blockchain this or Web3 this, metaverse and this and that. Who's going to use all this stuff? Well, if you look over the past 5 years, even since Ethereum started, or 7 years since Ethereum started their, well, no, I take that back. It's really like the past 3 years, because you got DeFi and the metaverse being built. Yeah, 3 to 5 years is where you really have everything coming together to start building this ecosystem. And if you look at Ethereum and the DeFi that started, 3-4 years ago, I'd say 3. Look at where it started and look at where it is now. there's been so much done, so much built, and the metaverse is similar right now, where you don't have a lot going on. You have some shows, you can meet people and hang out. Some metaverses will have games, but it's nowhere near what it'll be in the next 2 years. More people will use it, and slowly but surely you'll get your first couple transactions, the first couple NFT purchases, and then you're off to the races. So it's a long, slow grind to build in these ecosystems, but man, once it gets up and running, I mean, people are going to be like, why didn't we use this before? It's always how it goes, like the internet. How did you really do a lot of shit before? You didn't. You just did stuff outside. Yeah, next piece of news. DeGods and Utes NFTs are bridging off Solana. So 2 of the top NFT projects in Solana are going to Polygon and Ethereum. Which is going to be interesting. Because I wonder if... So I don't know if they'll actually be removed from Solana, or if they're just bridging out and, okay, is migrating its top 2 performing Solana projects onto Ethereum and Polygon in a bid to expand their adoption. The news was announced on DeGods and Utes Twitter pages on December 25th, with both expected to be officially bridged onto Ethereum and Polygon, respectively, in the first quarter of 2023. The creator, Rohun Vora, known by the alias Frank III, said the decision was made to explore, or Frank 3, explore new opportunities and to allow the continued growth for the collections. The move will also see the Dust token used to buy and sell and mint NFTs on the DeGods ecosystem also be bridged onto Ethereum and Polygon. Okay, so they confirmed that 2 NFT projects will still remain on Solana for the time being, and that the bridge migration will be owner opt-in. But in his reasoning, he made parallels to the intense battle for IP, intellectual property, between streaming services such as Netflix, Disney Plus, and HBO Max, suggesting that the streaming service that secures the best IP will ultimately win the lion's share of viewers, which then attracts better projects. And Solana is just really going to crap. A lot of these projects that were just booming and busting have gone bust and busted. I think it's good anyway to explore other ecosystems and to bridge out. You want to have some diversification. And kind of a sad little thing to end on, but I feel like it's important to share. But the real-life dog behind meme coin Doge is seriously ill. The owner of the internet-famous Shiba Inu dog posted on social media that Kabosu is in a dangerous position after falling ill on Christmas Eve. Oh, poor doggy. Poor doggy. Poor Doge. Oh, little Doge. Kabosu, the Shiba Inu dog, is in a dangerous position health-wise, according to the owner. Instagram post that was shared on Twitter. Atsuko Sato, a Japanese kindergarten teacher and Kabosu's owner, said that in Japanese that the rescue dog was in a dangerous state, but assured her followers that the canine will be absolutely fine and is getting power from all over the world from supporters. The news brought an outpouring of support. One Twitter user sending well wishes offered to fully cover any expenses needed to make sure she gets the best treatment. Oh, look at the doggy. Oh, can't go there because Instagram. Yeah. I mean, look at that Doge. Look at the Doge. Look at that Doge. Wow. 2010. So, Kabosu's 17. Holy cow. That's wild. Shiba Inu dogs have a life expectancy of between 12 and 15 years, but celebrated her 17th birthday. Wow. Oh my gosh. Vitalik with the dog. That's so funny. Back in 2018. I mean, that's a pretty good, for like a 14-year-old dog, 13-year-old dog, that looks pretty good. Yeah. Kabosu. We'll keep you in our thoughts, Kabosu. Send good vibes. Everybody, send good vibes to Kabosu. And that's all I really had for today. Go take a look back at these markets. Kind of get a little peek into what's happening before we go. Yeah, if you're going short, it's tougher to short right here. I mean, yeah. I might wait for this to pop up a little bit and then take a short. Or at least on, ooh. Yeah, kind of tough to tell. I hate these little spots right here. So ideally, you want to short up here, resistance. You want a long right here. That's some support, but this is kind of, you got a little pocket right here. But it's kind of fishy. Kind of fishy. You do, where's the 15-minute at? Yeah, wait for that 15-minute to reset. You don't want to necessarily short when that RSI is down low, but you could still dump a little more. Nah. Not the best TA person, but I definitely would be cautious longing. But anyways, that being said, thank you for hanging out with me for a little bit. I'll do another one of these on Friday. Anyway, right before the end of the year. I have one live stream before the end of the year, and then kick it off next week. I'll do a recorded video tomorrow on keep going with the Cardano ecosystem. So if you haven't checked those videos out, I'm going through different ecosystems and showing people how to onboard into crypto. So if you're interested in that or know anyone that needs help getting into crypto or into the blockchain space and get a better understanding of the projects in the ecosystem, and send them over to the Blockchain Report at YouTube. Boom. We going in. Let's see. Right here. Right here. Yeah, look at that. We live right now. The Beginner's Guide to the Blockchain. We got a lot. We got a lot of stuff. 132, baby. 132. Let's get it. Thank you all. Appreciate you so much. Have a wonderful day. Until then, be safe. Stay green. Peace.